It's all just gossip.
Don't say you didn't feel that.
I never knew that.
You should really have known better.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see.
That's
Wolf
all.
says he has nothing against you joining. Jarvis still isn't sure if you're on the right side. He doesn't want more people dancing to Silvio's tune. For that matter, neither do I. It's Cord's opinion that you first need to learn how to handle weapons better. Cypher says that you owe him a little favor, and that you know what that's all about. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you.
I can't help
He
it.
says you were a very reasonable man. Raul's against you. I think he can't stand you.
I can't help him.
I don't need to say anything about Silvio and Bolko. Those two morons are against everyone. Buster says you're okay. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. You convinced most of them by passing the test. Even if Cord had a little hand in it. You have my vote in any case. At any rate, you won some fair duels already. There's quite a lot, but it still isn't
I
enough.
agree with you completely.
You'll have to keep fighting with the boys for a while.
That was obvious all along.
You have to step in and sort things out.
Well, that's really not my problem.
I couldn't get away with that.
Same old thing all over again.
I couldn't care less.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Okay, I don't carry grudges. You can fight, and that's what counts. Most of the lads here think nothing of a little brawl amongst friends. You'll get used to that. As far as I'm concerned, you're in.
There's more, believe me.
How's it going?
I'm curious to see whether they'll let you join.
You don't have to tell me that.
You can't rely on
Know
me.
that.
Sort things out.
That will never change.
Hey, you!
What do you want this time?
Nobody
Tell me
wants to
anything
know
new.
that.
Methinks I'm gonna punch you in the face.
What?
That's exactly what you need right now.
I've been too nice to you so far, haven't I?
They're smashing. Slug him. Don't stop now. Don't stop now.
Let him have it.
Let that be a lesson to him.
Gold. Okay, that's mine for starters. I think I'll take your weapon for safekeeping.
You mustn't believe
He really
everything
should
you
have
hear.
known better.
Nobody wants to know.
Enough trouble as it is.
That's no secret.
Why get so worked up?
All
No
that
one
matters
really
is
wants to
strength.
hear that.
So don't tell me that.
already
Been
thought as
there,
much.
done that.
Go about it differently.
I've
If he
got
doesn't
no
see
time
that,
for things like that.
I can't help him.
You have to
Been
step
there,
in and
done
sort
that.
things out.
I'm no better off
I can
myself.
tell you.
In the end. That's the first I've
He
heard
really
of it.
should have known better.
Differently.
I
He
used
doesn't
to say
even
that
know how to
myself.
hold a sword.
I've
Would it
got
be
no
so-
time.
Hey,
Do I have to show you again who's boss?
I've got no time for things like that.
methinks I'm gonna punch you in the face.
What?
That's exactly what you need right now.
I've been too nice.
That was obvious all along.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
The bastard doesn't even have any gold on him.
That's
I
used to say
think
that
I'll
myself.
take your weapon for safekeeping.
Been there, done that.
No
Really
one really
deserve
wants to hear
that.
that.
he
his
doesn't even
decision,
know how to
wasn't
hold a sword.
Hey,
Been there,
Do I have
done
to
that.
show you
methinks...
what?
That's exactly...
I've been too...
Of course we got him in the end.
The bastard doesn't even have any gold on him.
No idea. You tell me.
I can't go on like this forever.
No one really wants to
I
hear
agree
that.
with you completely.
I'm not touching that. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
He doesn't even know how to
Things
hold
I
a
could
sword.
tell you.
Nothing amazes me anymore. My problem.
Hey,
Do I have to show you again?
He doesn't
Nobody
even know
wants
how to
Methinks
hold
I'm
a
go-
sword.
What?
that's a-
I've been too nice to you, so...
I knew that all along.
Let that be a
bad.
lesson to him.
All that matters is strength.
The bastard doesn't even have any gold on him.
Of course we got him in the end.
It's a bad business. He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Where did you
It was
pick
his
that up
decision,
then?
wasn't it? That will never change. No one really
That's
wants
all
to hear
just
that.
gossip.
Same
That's
old
quite
thing,
obvious.
all over again.
I agree with you completely.
I can't believe
He
that.
really should have known better.
And that's the truth.
Really not my problem.
I've got no time for things like that.
You just have to listen.
hey,
What do you want this time?
There was no big deal.
Touching that.
That's been no
methinks I'm gonna punch you.
What?
That
I've been too...
I can't believe that.
Sooner or later.
Same old thing all over. That will never change. The things I can tell you.
hey,
What do you want this time?
methinks I'm gonna
Change.
punch you in the face.
What?
That's exactly what you need right now.
I've been too...
No idea.
He ran like Beliar himself.
Show him!
Oh my god, a fight!
Doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Shit, that hurt.
Show him!
Parry then.
That hurt. Let him have it.
Parry then.
Go ahead.
That
It's
hurt.
back.
Finish him. Parry then.
Give it your all.
Hurt.
Finish him.
Let him have it.
That hit the spot.
That was quite obvious.
All that matters is strength.
I'm
You have to just believe everything you hear.
That was obvious all along.
You
It had
understand
to
this is
happen
going to
sooner or
change
later.
things out.
Nobody'll see about that. All right, you win. What do you want?
Easy as that.
Nobody will
thinks
learn
it's as easy
anything
as
from me.
that.
Been there.
I'd like to become a mercenary here. Do you mind?
Do whatever you want.
Tell
Really
me.
said that.
No one
ran
really
like
wants to
Beliar
hear that.
himself.
Have
was that
fun.
He never would have thought of that himself.
But he knew that all along.
He doesn't even know that's my problem. Nothing amazes me anymore.
How many of Silvio's men are still on my list? Rod looks a little worse for the wear. Fester tried to take me for a ride. That was his mistake. I went to see Raoul.
And?
He was badly in need of a proper licking.
That's enough. That's enough. I'm impressed. If Lee asks me, I can vote for you without hesitation.
obvious all along. He really said that.
I don't believe this is gonna change. himself was after him.
I hardly know how to believe these days.
It can't go on like this forever.
Don't tell me they know that.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
That's the wrong people. Not my problem.
I wouldn't be so sure then.
That I'd have gone about it differently.
That's the first I've heard of it, in my opinion.
He doesn't even know anything near a sword.
You got my opinion about that.
He doesn't say that. I can't help him.
Damn it! What's up?
Nobody will learn anything. Just
I couldn't care a thing or two.
Lousy weather.
nothing amazes me anymore.
I've got my own opinion about that.
You never would have thought of that. It's not my problem.
You're still here after all.
Got my own opinion.
I thought we'd agreed that I should let you depart in peace. You really should have listened to me.
Of course we got him in the end.
Well, at least you've got some gold on you.
You didn't get that from me. I don't know why I get so worked up.
I never thought about it differently.
You didn't get that from me. This is gonna change.
I'm staying out of
Do
it.
you really believe that? That's all just gossip.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. Beliar himself was after him.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining. Jarvis thinks you're on the right side. It's Cord's opinion that you first need to learn how to handle weapons better. Cypher says that you owe him a little favor, and that you know what that's all about. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. I don't need to say anything about Silvio and Bolko. Those two morons are against everyone. Buster says you're okay. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. You convinced most of them by passing the test, even if Cord had a little hand in it. You have my vote in any case, and you won some fair duels. A lot of mercenaries respect that. Most of the mercenaries are for you. As far as we're concerned, you can start with us at any time. Go to Lee. He'll explain everything else to you.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
I'm in enough trouble as it
Better off
is.
myself. Nobody will learn anything from me.
What do you know about the Ring of Water?
I might have known. You just have to mingle in everything, don't you?
Come on, tell me.
I'm only marginally involved in this. I know that this secret guild exists here and that the water mages are behind it. Since the fall of the barrier, I am no longer bound to the agreement I came to with the water mages back then. Of course, I still help when I can, but most of the time, I have my own problems and barely any time for other things. If you want to know more about it, you should probably talk to Cord. He's one of them, as far as I know.
I'm ready to join you.
Then you've passed Tarloff's test?
Yes.
That's good. What did the other mercenaries say?
Most of them are on my side.
Good. Then go see Onar now. I've already talked with him. But you'll have to negotiate your pay yourself.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Nobody will learn.
Got my own opinion about that.
That was obvious all along.
Don't even think about touching anything here. Otherwise, you'll get a couple upside the head. Got it?
There's a whole bunch of junk here.
That's right. And most of it is extremely valuable. Onar collects valuable objects. A simple man like me can hardly afford such luxury. I stick to other things.
And that would be?
I collect old coins.
What's your job?
Onar wants me to spend all day keeping an eye on his stuff. He's worried that something will go missing, and I would too in his place. Most of the mercenaries he's hired are former convicts from the penal colony. They'll walk off with everything that isn't nailed down if no one watches out.
Has anyone tried to steal anything yet?
A few, and I caught them all.
Who let you in here? What are you doing here on my farm?
Don't say you didn't know that. That was quite obvious.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Lee sent me. I want to work here as a mercenary.
He's already talked to me. He's the one responsible for you, so suit yourself. But no fooling around here. Leave the farmers and the maids alone, and, above all, don't nab anything, capiche? For everything else, talk to Lee. All we need to discuss now is your pay.
That was obvious all along. I can't help him.
So how about my pay?
Well, let's see. Let me think. 50 gold pieces. What do you say?
Where did you pick that up then?
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me.
Per day?
What do you think? Per week? You're really none too bright. So move your butt over here and come get your money. I'm not going to carry it after you.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Well, that's not a whole lot.
Of course, you're welcome to work for me for free instead. Anyway, this is all you'll get.
To believe anymore. You didn't get that from me.
I agree with you completely.
I don't believe this is going to change.
Everything all right here on the farm?
I don't see how that's any of your business. You don't belong on the farm.
You didn't get that from me.
You're revolting against the city, or so I've heard.
Now listen up. I inherited this farm and this land from my father, and he inherited it from his father. I'm not going to allow that greedy imbecile of a king to make off with all that just in order to feed his useless armies. The war with the orcs has been going on forever. And where do we stand? On the edge of defeat. No, I prefer to defend my farm myself. The money that I save this way can pay for my own army.
That's all just gossip.
But he knew that all along.
It's bad business.
Would you mind if I joined you?
Once you have passed the test, I shall vote for you.
I passed it already.
Well, that's all right then.
You just have to listen. That was obvious all along. I'm not telling you anything.
That will never change.
Is it really true?
I'm ready to join you.
Have you seen Onar?
He agrees.
Welcome aboard. Here, take some decent armor first. I'm glad to have you with us. I already have your first assignment. It has to do with the Paladins. It's time you went to see them. You wanted to go there anyway.
And how can I get to the Paladins now?
Very simple. You'll take our peace offering to them. I know Lord Hagen, the commander of the Paladins, from my time in the Royal Army. I know how he thinks. He doesn't have enough men. He'll accept the offer. At least he'll listen to you. I've written a letter. Here. In any case, that should get you admitted to see the leader of the Paladins.
Nobody will learn anything from me. That was obvious all.
You just have to listen.
That's all just gossip. Nobody will learn anything.
I used to say that myself.
Did you pick that?
That was obvious all along. Is it really true?
He didn't get that from me.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Welcome to the mercenaries, kid.
Thanks.
As soon as I have something for you to do, I'll let you know.
Nothing you can do about it. Will it ever change?
I used to say that myself.
That isn't true.
Will it ever change? All that matters is strength. You listen to the wrong people.
Wants to hear that.
Of course we got him in
Nothing
the
you
end.
can do about it. He doesn't even know how to hold a sword. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I can't believe that.
I'm staying out.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
It's a bad business. I never knew
You
that.
just have to listen.
He ran like Beliar himself. Of course we got him in the end.
That's really not my problem. Business. He doesn't even know how to
Same
hold a
old thing
sword.
all over again.
Hardly know what to believe anymore. He didn't get that from me.
You hardly know who to believe these days. That's been known a long
I've got no
time.
time for things like that.
Step in and sort things out. I've got my own opinion about that.
No, he insisted he knew better. Will it ever change?
No idea. You tell me.
He didn't get that from me.
Never knew that. Nothing amazes me
Same
anymore.
old thing all over again.
It can't go on like this forever.
Bad business. Bad business.
I used to say
You
that
hardly know
myself.
who to believe these days.
I don't know why he gets so worked
There's
up.
more, believe me.
I wouldn't be so
Is it
sure.
really true? I'd have gone around.
Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Don't think that I respect you now, just because you're one of us. I'll tell you something.
He really should have.
No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me, you're just a greasy little idler, nothing more.
I can't believe that.
He really should have known better.
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds. Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea how big those monsters are, man? If you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
I'm staying out of it.
Quite obvious.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Just listen to him talk.
I'm not interested.
That's probably better for you.
That'll never change.
That's really not
And there's
my
more,
problem.
believe me. Where did you pick that
Everything
up?
else all right?
Are you trying to get on my good side now, or what?
telling you anything.
Beat it. I haven't forgotten what you did to me.
I've heard of it.
No one really wants to hear that.
He doesn't see that. I can't help
Had to
it.
happen sooner or later.
I can't believe that.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
He never would have thought of that himself.
And there's more, believe me.
Where did you pick that up then?
Can't rely on that.
Tell me that isn't true.
That's no secret.
That's no secret.